Friday, April 24th, we're taking it outside. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, so we're gonna do a 400-meter run, 8 Lungesters, and 4 burpee box jump overs. For the run, if you don't feel like running, or maybe you did a lot of cardio this week because it was so pretty out most of the week, instead of the run 400, you could row 500. You could, if you have a bike erg, you could bike 500 also. If you have an assault bike, it would be about 1,000 meters. You can also do the ski erg. I guess jump rope would work, but that would be like a 2-minute jump rope. So we're trying to get about a 2-minute cardio piece in here. Then after that, the Lungester is going to be lunge with my right leg, lunge with my left leg, and then a squat. 4 burpee box jump overs. I'm going to do a burpee, jump on the box, step to the other side, or hop to the other side, whatever. That's 1. 2 is coming back, 3, and then 4, I'm back on this side, and I'm going to go outside and run again. If you're using something that's not stable, then you could just do burpee, either burpee box jump, which means I'm going to stand all the way up, whereas on the burpee box jump over, I don't have to stand all the way up. So if you're using an unstable surface but still doing a box jump, stand all the way up when you get to the top. Otherwise, if you're doing something that makes you really uncomfortable, just do a burpee step up. Okay. The workout is a 16-minute AMRAP, whereas if I was normally with my 5 a.m. class, which I missed dearly, I missed all my classes, but I normally ask them how long they think it's going to take. Let's say that 400 takes you on average about 2 minutes. Again, I'm just taking an average. So say it takes about 2 minutes. Now let's look at the Lungester. So during the warm-up, you'll do a Lungester. You'll say 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3 seconds for 1. 8 of them, I'm going to do 24 seconds. Let's round up. Say it takes 30 seconds. That's 2.5 minutes. 4 burpee box jump overs. Maybe you're going slow, that takes a whole minute. That's about 5 minutes. Or sorry, that's about 3 minutes. Sorry, about 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, 16 minutes. We just rounded up. Maybe we got tired and we decided to go really slow in the first round. 4, 8, 12, 16. 4 rounds. Boom. So now you have a good idea of what to shoot for without looking at the scoreboard. That's how you break down a workout. Okay? So, let me grab my box. And let's go over the warm-up. You guys guessed it. I like to stay a little consistent with the warm-up so that you guys are all familiar with the movements. The warm-up is going to be line drills. Since we don't have the lines that we have at the gym, we're going to do 10 alternators. So I'm going to do 10 lunges. You can do step forward or step back. Everybody knows I love step back more. 10 alternating lunges. 10 alternating side lunges. When you guys do the side lunges, try to step back and step forward, just like you would if you were walking. What I mean there is, I'm stepping out, I'm stepping back, and then I'm going the other way. If you're just taking a step and you're going, that's not the same thing, okay? So do 10 alternating, then 10 toy soldier, where I'm keeping my knee locked and kicking my hand. Good. 10 toy soldiers, 10 walking quad stretch, or 10 alternating quad stretch. Each time I hit myself with my heel, with my knee pointed at the ground. Next step is knee hug, going up on my toe every time I do it. Then 10 leg cradle. Again, going up on my toe every time. I'm going to do a bunny hop. I like the bunny hop because it really warms up my ankles. After you've done as many miles as I've done, you like to warm up as many of your joints as possible. Then we'll do the Spider-Man push-up. For this, just do 5 to 6. So I'm going to be in a push-up position, and then I'm bringing my knee up to my elbow. Okay? Then we are going to do toe in and toe out. I always like to do toe in and toe out. Toe lands first, then heel. I can go backwards too. Toe, heel, toe, heel. Toe out is going to be toe, heel, toe, heel. Okay. Let's do the wrist stretch. So, oh yeah. And the calf stretch. Excellent. All right. Now let's go on to the movement prep. So we're going back to the alternating lunge. Let's do 10 alternating lunge. 2, and then 10 air squats. Remember we talked about this the other day. I'm going to try and stay upright, and since I'm not warm yet, I'm not going to be as upright as I'd like to be. My butt's rounding, but as I do this, I'm going to keep fighting for that upright position, imagining I'm doing squat therapy, trying to sit into my heels while driving my knees towards my toes. Heels stay on the ground. 10 air squats. Then we're doing 4 alternating Spider-Man push-ups and 10 alternating step-ups. Just like we did the other day, I want you to try to get your heel on top of the box so your full foot is pushing you up. You're getting your butt active, okay? After that, we'll do the specific movement prep, get our heart rates up by running either 200 or 400 meters, just to go at an easy pace, or if you're doing 200 meters, then maybe a little quicker. And then we'll do 3 Lungesters. So I'm going to do step back because that's what I prefer, but you could absolutely do step forward. I'm going to do 1, and air squat. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. You guys hear my knees cracking? Does it make you feel better about yourselves? So I'm still cracking so much. So I just did 3 Lungesters, and I'm going to do 2 burpee box jump overs. So burpee box jump over. If you want to scale this back, you could do bodybuilders. So I could do something like this, and then I could step up on the box. Okay, that would be the scaled back option. But I'm going to do a burpee. I brought my feet together at the same time, but you don't have to. I'm going to do a box jump. I decided to stay low. I like the spin move, because in my head I'm always thinking, spin move. That was 1. Okay? When I get back to the other side, that would be 2. Now we've done our movement prep. So again, 16-minute AMRAP, run 400, 8 Lungesters, 4 burpee box jump overs, and now you know how to figure out what your score might be. So hopefully 4 rounds. The accessories. Accessory work today is front squat. We're doing this similar goal of the deadlifts on Monday, where we do 4 at 60% of our 1 rep max for 5 sets. The goal here, like I was talking about with the air squats, the goal here is that I'm keeping my elbows and my upper arm parallel to the ground as I squat. So if you're somebody who front squats, and when you front squat, you do this, you're just worried about keeping those elbows up and together. So if I'm holding the bar like this, that's going to really kill my wrists. So I'm tucking my elbows up and together to engage my lats, and that takes the pressure off my, off my wrists and gets onto my lats. So the more I work with this, the better I will have a catch and a clean. See how that relates? So if I'm constantly pushing myself, like here's my collarbones, the bar should be up here. If it's here, no good. See the difference there? Not much, right? About half an inch. This is going to be a good power cleaner. This is, I'm going to tear my shoulder. Okay? So for these 4 reps, I'm trying to elbow up the whole time, and also video yourself from the front and from the side. See where your elbows go and see how you look from the front, see if your knees are caving. But also from the side, see if you're staying upright. Because if you're falling forward like this, if your shins stay vertical the whole time, that's a problem. Get your knees to track over your toes, heels stay down, that good depth with a braced core. Okay, because if you're going down and collapsing, that's a problem. That means your wall ball is going to be poor, your squat clean is going to be poor, your thrusters. You have to be able to brace in the bottom of the hole. All right. Accessory work after that is going to be core. So we're doing 3 rounds of single leg glute bridge. So the single leg glute bridge, I'm going to be on the ground, put one leg up, put my head on the ground, hands on the ground, and I'm going to squeeze my butt to the sky. Feel my butt, my hamstrings. 8 on each leg. 30-second front rack hold. Now this could be done a couple of different ways. I could use one kettlebell, which means I'm going to do 30 seconds of holding it right here. Then I'll relax, do 30 seconds, maybe take 30 seconds between. Take 30 seconds of the other position. Notice elbow is against my body. This won't count. Okay? Can't be doing this. Front rack hold could also be a barbell, so I might throw pretty heavy on there, 225 on there, and I'll just hold. I'm going to keep a hollow core, butt engaged, and try to just diaphragmatically breathe. You can also do a goblet hold, same idea. Then we're doing 30 double unders. Let's see how your double unders react once they've been fatigued by taking away your posterior chain and also I wouldn't say taking away, fatiguing your posterior chain and fatiguing your core. And then finally, we'll do a 30-second front-leaning rest. So again, can you brace after you've lost breathing? Front-leaning rest is this guy. Okay, thanks guys. Hope I see you in Zoom.